solution.
Invitation.
Deep resistance from a deep love.
Welcome to Love in Action at Caapi Cottage in Dominica in the Eastern Caribbean. Today we have the amazing privilege to speak with Rainbow Eyes of the Dominica Kwakwala Nation of the Night Inlet on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada.
I lived at our village on Harbourdown Island for 5 years. I grew up in Calgary in the prairies, away in the city and away from our culture. And moving back to the village was really going deep into the culture, close to my aunties, and just learning, just understanding the respect our culture comes with. I know I am learning because I grew up in the city, and I was called into the forest on an Instagram, Autumn Sky Morrison. She is an artist, and it was her beautiful, soft energy that pulled me into the heavy, dense energy of the fact that right in our backyard, the last of the remaining old growth is disappearing quickly. This is a hard thing to face. This is a hard thing to grasp and wrap our heads around because you don't want to look at it. It's easy to scroll past the truth. We can choose, it's choice. So the fact that this information came from such a beautiful artist that I love and respect so much, it was an easy way in to the fact that we are in a cold red. Our planet, we are destroying our planet. But the beautiful thing at Fairy Creek is we came together and everybody at Fairy Creek is family. My favorite part of Fairy Creek was the weekends.
And what are the creative ways that the blockaders are doing these actions? From the outside, we see some amazingly dramatic footage of helicopters coming in and trying to pluck people out of trees.
The forest defenders who were up at waterfall, up at the high camps in the mountain for so long, were being traumatized by the police. So, and they would be in hard blocks for maybe 3 days with police all around. So ceremony was introduced by the elders for healing, to help heal each other. The interesting thing is about arrests. I've been arrested 5 times. How interesting the arrests change from like your first arrest to the 5th. The first arrest, you go willingly, you walk, because we don't have experience with our CMP, or myself, I didn't. We call them the psychopath green men, because they came in to hurt us. They came in with the intention that we were enemy number 1, that we were terrorists, and that's how we were treated. So by the second arrest, we know we can resist, like not like fight, but nobody walks willingly with the RCMP. You have to work. You are putting us in jail. You're making us criminals illegally. We begin singing, and that's our power. You know, we don't go quietly. And by, I think, my 5th arrest, I was arrested by myself, and say things to the police like, the government does not listen to us. This is how we are heard. We have no choice. The government are the criminals. They are the criminals, so they're not listening to us. Mainstream media is not listening because it is controlled by the government. It's just fact. In our power, in our knowing that we are sovereign beings, especially as Indigenous people.